Okay, let's try this again. I think I flopped the other one, but anyway, I've got some watercolor paper here, and I am going to try out my magazine birds here and maybe do a little coloring. So I've got some Canson watercolor paper, and let's see. There's a way to turn this around. I don't know how to turn that around upside down. Not sure. So we'll just go ahead and go with this. I've got some birds on here and my watercolor paper. And I'm going to get my stamping platform. I like this one. This is from Craftstash. And I like these little things it comes with here. So let me see if I can get this to... Okay. I don't know if that's any better, but looks a little grumbly to me. But anyway, okay. So let's get out. Let's just do some watercoloring first for a background. I think I'll start with that. Get some watercolors. I'm going to get the classics from Prima Marketing. My jug of water here. And my water bucket. I always keep a jug of water downstairs because I don't have a running plumbing down in my basement. So, and then we just need a paper towel, or here I've got a wipe, old dried wipe I can use. And just the classic colors here. Just going to make some washes to put my little bird. Get some background here. Let's grab a paintbrush. I guess just a regular square one with a flat wash. And let's go for some greens. Spray this. I got this handy sprayer on Amazon and it's only like $5, and it gives this fine mist, which is really great. I really like this. So later on I can put links down below after this is done, but I really like it for these sorts of things. That way it just gives a fine mist. So I'm just going to get some greens, some browns. Can do some mixing on here to get like an olive, which is nice. Dark color there. Just trying to give an earthy looking background. Bright green. What's nice about a classic set of paints is you can mix whatever colors you need. I mean, it's fun to have the specialized ones, but you know, mix some olive in there. Just trying to get myself a quick background. Going to splattery things going on there. And then I'm going to dry it. If I can find my dryer. Apologize in advance of this noise. Nice modelly looking back. All right, still a little damp, but I don't want to sit here all day with the thing going. So, all right, let me do a few more splatters now that that's dry. I think my splatters will stick better. What's nice about doing these backgrounds and things is then you can go ahead and use them for whatever, cut them up, and then you already have half the work done. And it just looks interesting. All right, so I think I'm going to go with that. So while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and do some stamping on with our stamps with the birds. And my paint dry. You don't ever want to close it while it's wet like that because you get some mold and we don't want that. We don't want mold. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. All right. So we've got these bird stamps. These two have dies that cut out. So do I want to do those? Let's see. Let me grab a piece of paper. When I stamp and I want to do some watercoloring, I use Bristol paper because it's brighter than watercolor paper is, and I just like that when I'm going to use images like that. And it's not quite as rough. It's so I don't really like to paint on it, but I like to use it strictly for stamping. All right, but I am going to cut this down. So let me get my thingamabob out here. And let's just cut it in half for starters here. Well, kind of half. Just so we have something to work with. Which bird? I like this guy here in the corner. Then I'm going to use my VersaFine Onyx. I like that for stamping, and it's waterproof for, you know, adding media to, doesn't smear. Extra thumbprint bonus. Do a couple of them while I have it out. Like I said, the die did come with this. I'm not a very good stamper. I don't know. There are things I'm good at, and it's like stamping doesn't seem to be amongst them, but I try. All right, while we have that going, I'm going to grab some pencils. This is a boatload of cheaper pencils that I keep around just for doing quick cards and things. I think it was a pack of 200 on Amazon back, whatever that was, Christmas time. So I think I'm going to pick out some colors that will go well with our nice background. So like this maroonish, brownish color here. There's a lot of line sketching on this stamp already, so I'm just going to kind of, you don't have to do much coloring. All right, maybe this mustardy yellow. I hope everyone's doing well today. It's just one of those Tuesdays. Trying to get stuff done in my studio, get some writing done, get some art done, pack some orders. It's one of those days, homeschooling. Yeah. If you're going to color one, you might as well color another one, right? Then the work's done for you later on. All right, so there's our little bird. We'll go ahead and cut this down. All right. Dry enough, and I'm going to make some card backings off of this. So I'm going to go for A2 size cards. So let's go ahead and do 4 by 5 1/4. And then, to make our edges a little more finished, we can take an ink pad and kind of go around that. Let me see if I've got some of these Paper Craft Society ink pads. Oh, there's an olive green one. I haven't opened this pack yet. Give it a little zhuzh around the edges since I've got one end out. I'm so messy. Alright. And then literally just kind of going around like that. Kind of adds its own little texture there. Okay. All right, and then we have our little bird. He comes with a die. Right there, and I'm going to quickly go cut that out. Okay, so I die cut the little bird there, and it's a lot of white, but we'll go for it. Also in the background here, I think I got this new stencil. I'm going to go ahead and do some ink blending on that. Grab out my trusty little ink blender makeup brushes. Ooh, that's pretty. I wish that stencil were bigger. Okay. So that's where we're at there. And then to clean that off, I just rub it on a paper towel. How about enjoy your special day? That way it stays generic in case you need it for whatever. I'm going to put it about there. And get my black ink back out. Alrighty, got a card base here, and I'm going to go ahead and fold that, and then I have that all ready to go just like that. Though I feel like I need a branch, and the only branch I have is in the embossing folder, so maybe we can make a branch. Maybe we can draw a branch. When in doubt, draw it. All right, so I want my branch to come out about here. So I'm going to kind of it's not the thickest one. Use my brush. It's still a little damp, so the ink's having a hard time. And this is archival as well, so that you don't have any issues with it going through the mail or whatnot. But so just trying to make it a little bit sketchy in a good way. Okay, a little bit branchy. And figure out where our bird's going to come in there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on here. And then I need to get back to cleaning. So I'm going to just use this double-sided tape because oh no, I did get this one. My other one was stuck and I couldn't get my this little guy my art glitter glue to go in. If anyone has any tips about that. Hey, how you doing? Any have any tips about how to get that glue in there? Every time I do, I end up with glue all over my table, so it's a little annoying. So I'm just going to use this one. Zoop. And then we have our card here that we've stenciled and splattered and done different things to. Super easy. And then we're going to just mat it down on that pre-made card base. I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm just testing out these lives. I don't know if my Wi-Fi can handle it. We'll see. Thanks for joining. Just making a card. All right, so I have that, and then I have my little bird. Again, this white space does kind of bother me a little bit, but I don't know. I guess it can go with the edge of the card, but is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and get some foam to pop him up on a little bit. And I've got these little guys here. I want to make sure it can still go through the mail at a good price, because I give my cards to a lady at church and she is very faithful to mail them out, so I don't want to make her spend any more money than she does on the postage, so I try to keep them flat. But if I knew that I was handing this to somebody, you could really build up. That whole panel can be on foam. All right, we have our little bird. Again, this is from the UK RSP, what's it called? RSPB, Giving Nature a Home organization. And then super simple. And if you want, you can take like a glimmer pen like this. This is from Tonic Studios, and this is called Glitter Gloss. And just kind of give it a zhuzh. And then you can highlight that bird with that glitter. Colored pencil there that we did. You can even do some little splatters. Okay. Just a little shimmer here and there, not too much. And I think that's it. That was pretty easy. I'm going to be careful because I've got inky fingers and I don't want to. I'm famous for getting ink all over my projects. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go back to cleaning here, and then I got to get dinner going. But just a quick little card using that boxed set from Craftstash. Once I get a chance to sit down, I will leave links below for those, how you can find those things. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.